If there's one woman who loves her shoes more than Kerry Ann and Ange Bishop, it's this one.
Yeah.
Oh, my God!
Shh, Carrie.
Do you know what these are?
We're not even supposed to be in here.
Manolo, Blahnik, Mary Janes. I thought these were an urban shoe myth.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be pillaging the men's side.
Okay. Oh, my God. These are authentic, patent leather. And if they don't fit, so help me, I'm gonna wear them anyway. Oh.
Oh, but while Carrie collected Manolos and Jimmy Choos, outside the world of TV fantasy, there's no way she could afford them on a writer's wage.
Exactly.
Just like most normal people. The good news is you don't need to spend big to look smoking when it comes to your shoes. And Talking Shop's Victoria Latu is here to explain how. Latu, sorry, I did it.
Thank you for having me back. That's right. You can get the designer and the high-end look, and it's all in the way that you shop. So I want to give you 3 ways to shop next time you hit the stores. The first thing is, everything isn't for everybody. So you have to understand, if you like a style and you like a trend, you have to think, will that fit my life? Would that fit my lifestyle? If it doesn't, it's just going to end up sitting in your closet and you're wasting money. Number 2, I want to encourage everybody to please buy the best quality your particular budget could afford. Because sometimes we are so programmed to shop on price and, you know, sales here, sales there. We buy something that's poorly made and it falls apart,
looks
it's uncomfortable.
cheap, doesn't it?
Looks cheap and you never kind of end up wearing it, so you waste money that way. But having said that, though, there's no shame in my budget hunting game, and I encourage every single person to please shop sales, DFOs, outlets, because what's happening these days is that it's no longer a 4-season retail calendar, so it's no longer spring, summer, autumn, winter. There's every 6 weeks to 8 weeks, there are new products in stores, so products have to be moved on quite quickly.
I have always shopped on sale. I have very rarely ever bought anything for
Good job,
rack.
Carrie Ann,
Okay,
good job.
trends. Where are we going at the moment?
I have to tell you that once I've pointed out the trends for you today, you're going to see them everywhere, but you've seen it on Studio 10 first. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is the plastic shoe.
Right.
Okay, this is a big thing that was brought on by the Kardashians and Rihanna, and they wore an entire Thailand plastic shoe. This is where I mean everything isn't for everybody. We can just take inspiration from the trend. So look, rather than having a whole leg covered in plastic, how about we take some inspiration and do a clear shoe? This looks good on everybody, and I don't care how long, skinny or tall you are, you can always use an extra leg elongation, honey. So that's pretty good. And also, just the elements of it, elements of plastic in a shoe. The next shoe trend that's pretty big this season is the white
The white
booty.
boots, I was going to say, because they just remind me of Olivia Newton-John, which is not a bad thing. But if you don't want to look retro,
okay,
I'll
tell you what. Okay, the white booty is the trend in, and it looks great with colour, looks fantastic with denim. It makes colour pop, so you'll kind of want it in winter when everything is dark and grey. But if that's too much for you, try an off-white. Okay. Off-white, you know, lends
like
itself.
This one.
Yeah, like those ones. They're also, and I have to say, that's 100. This is a real leather from Whitner, really soft, comfortable to wear. That's also real leather from Zara at $250. So they're kind of mid-range. But off-white is such a great colour when you want to dress tonally. And when I say tonally, it's colours from the same family. That's the best and easiest way to look very expensive and chic.
Heels, they're sort of...
They're comfortable, though.
What's comfort got to do with it? I want your shoes.
Well,
How cool are they? Let me guess. Zanotti. Giuseppe Zanotti.
You know what? There's Sophia Webster, I think. But, you know, there's Sophia Webster. She's the one that does all the butterflies. But I say if you shop well throughout the year, you can treat yourself with one of those.
Because they're expensive. Okay. Animal print's been around for decades.
Okay.
Is it still with us?
It is completely with us, and I venture out to say that a leopard print, where is my leopard shoe, should be a classic. I know you couldn't have missed the leopard print this season, but I have to tell you, it's a classic. It's not going anywhere, and the best way of doing a leopard print is to do it with a shoe, an accessory.
Yes.
So that
and
way.
what about sneakers?
Okay,
For women
sneakers.
over 40, how do you make it look like you're not going to the gym?
Can I just say, everybody has always asked, you know, they want the sneaker look, but they kind of don't want to wear it. This is the easiest way of looking effortlessly chic.
Right.
It's casual chic is the way I like to call it. You put this with a tailored pant, you're on. You put it with denim jeans and a blazer, you're on. For winter and a sweater dress, great. And if you're like, you're not sure, try a classic, clean, white sneaker. You can't possibly go wrong with this. Just, you know, you can work your way up to the dad sneaker eventually, but just, you know, the
And you can
classic,
put different
clean,
coloured
white.
laces.
Laces
I'm
on
loving
it.
the business look with the sneaker.
How cool is it?
It's been
amazing.
fantastic.
With a dress, everything. You know, I encourage everyone to try that. The white sneaker.
What about the boots?
Okay.
The other boots.
So I know behind the scenes someone's like, no, cowboy boots are back in. I have to tell you, ladies, they are back in.
It's good.
But I'm going to make it more wearable for you.
Okay.
It's not like, you know, go get a real cowboy boot. Again, they're all inspirations. So you can take an inspired trend, you know. So this is a cowboy boot, again, from now real leather. It's really it's going to make a great day shoe.
I
With
love the
denim.
Cuban heel.
Exactly. It's amazing.
Did that
The
actually go out? Because I actually have a
Yeah,
couple
I
pairs.
think they did. I've still
Because
been wearing
now
them
you
for
can't
years.
look anywhere without locking eyes with a cowboy boot. And this is, again, taking inspiration from it. This is
Oh, I
another
like
way
those.
of doing it's not really, you wouldn't wear it in the outback, but
I
for a
would.
girl's night, an inspired cowboy boot, you know, you have the buckle, the way the ankle cuffs,
It's
and
stunning.
here it's a fantastic way of doing the trends. But I do say, even here, you can get two trends for one. So this is the
yes.
snakeskin
In the
print
cowboy boot.
in the cowboy boots. Again, another way of hitting those budget goals, you know?
So you can get more fashion advice from Victoria at takingshape.com.au. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been
Thank you for
wonderful.
having me. Thank you so much.
Talkingshop.com.au.
Thank you, Victoria. That's
Up soon.